Hello and welcome to Chandler in Focus. I'm Councilmember Mark Stewart. I'm here with Terry Kimble, Chandler Chamber of Commerce CEO, and Steve LeVine, CEO of Steve LeVine Entertainment. And today we're talking about the Ostrich Festival. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Terry, you've been on the show in the past promoting the Chandler Ostrich Festival. Can you, each year it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Can you share a little bit more with us about it?
Great. Thank you so much. The Ostrich Festival was actually started because Dr. Chandler, our city's founder, was one of the largest ostrich farmers in the entire country. So with that being said, we collaborated with the city about 29 years ago and put this festival together to celebrate our heritage and where we started from and where we are today.
Right.
So very exciting.
It is. It is. Well, on March 4th, there's quite a few events that lead up to the festival. Can you tell us a little bit about the weekend before the actual Ostrich Festival takes place?
I'd be happy to. So the Kickoff Weekend is Saturday, March 4th. We will start with the Mayor's 5K Fun Run, and that will be a 5K. We've collaborated with local schools to also have a students run, a youth run ahead of time, and then the 5K run. Immediately following that, we'll have the parade, and we anticipate well over 100 entrants in our parade, which is very exciting here for Chandler. And we'll get a sneak preview at the Clydesdales and some other exciting things that will be coming to downtown Chandler.
The Clydesdales are coming, right?
Yes. And then immediately following the parade, we have our Public Safety Day that we partner with our police and fire, and they'll have several displays on hand and also some child ID fingerprinting and those types of things. And then also new this year is the Chandler Classic Car Show. And so you can start off from the run in the morning and see a full variety of cars on display right here in downtown Chandler.
Wow. So that's just the weekend before.
That's the weekend before. Wait till you hear what we have planned for the following weekend.
So we've got a great festival going on the weekend before as the kickoff. Sounds like a full day of events. And then the following week is the actual Ostrich Festival. Can you tell us about what's going on there, the dates, location, all the things we can, I hear there's some really good news about that.
There is some great news. So it will start on Friday, March 10th, 11th, and 12th. It will start at 2 o'clock on that Friday. And we're very, very excited. It will be held out at Tumbleweed Park, where we will take over the 200-plus acre park and completely transform it into Chandler's largest community festival here in town. So we're very excited.
Yeah, and so am I. If you've never been to the Ostrich Festival, it's absolutely amazing the way that place transforms. And so, Steve, you're actually planning the event, if I'm not mistaken. And
yes.
So, how do the early planning stages of the event how does it take place? What do you do?
So we work hand in hand with Terry and her team in the Chandler Chamber of Commerce. We also work with the City of Chandler, and we take the map of the park and the 200-plus acres, and we start really dividing everything out to different areas, from rides to attractions to food vendors to the actual races. And we just start planning ahead and thinking about what would be hot and cool so many months out. And then, of course, we put some things into our lineup that we hope work, and they do work. And then we put some things that we know for sure will work, which we'll get to in a few minutes when we talk about some entertainment. So a lot of fun planning an event like this, but it's also very challenging to make sure that we really hit everybody's. We want to hit everybody. You know, there's the 2 to 5 year old kids, there's the teenage kids, there's the adults that are coming and acting like kids, and then there's the full on
46-year-old kids.
Exactly, and then there's the full family. So we have to have something for everybody.
Well, that's great. Well, you mentioned challenges. What's been the biggest challenge of so far this year?
Well, I think the challenge is you want to find the right. Going through all the same stuff I just mentioned. You want to find the right rides that hit everybody. You want to find the right entertainment that hits everybody. You want to find the attractions. And I think we also have to make it work for budgeting purposes and for what we have in attendance-wise and for what our size and dollars are. We're a $10 festival, and that's where tickets start. unless you're finding one of the discounts that are out there through our ticketing partners. Fry's is our
Fry's,
ticketing
okay.
partner. Yes, it goes on sale this Friday at Fry's. So I think a challenge, our biggest challenge is really is making sure that we hit it out of the park for everybody and giving those wow factors. And I think we hit the challenge every single time.
You do? Okay,
yeah.
well, that's good. So that intrigues me because
Yeah.
that means you've got maybe some ideas of, well, I need to know, one, are we going to have turkey legs again this year? And second of all, can you tell us about the entertainment and the vendors that will be there? Because I got to have a turkey leg.
Well, and I will tell you, we have over 150 different vendors that will be there, from food vendors to other types of vendors selling different products. So we're really excited. So you'll have the whole gamut there with the vendor in our vendor row. Going on to our attractions, we've got some great attractions, and I'll let Steve talk about the entertainment. But our attractions this year, we always have some really nail-biting, death-defying acts. So we're really excited about some of those. This year, we have a stunt high dive team that will be actually diving off of diving boards into a pool of water and doing all kinds of acrobatics. We also have another acrobatic team called iFlip. New to the Olympics this year will be the trampoline. And so these are extreme trampolinists, and some of the things that they do are pretty amazing. In addition, we also have this Rhinestone Roper will be back, and Rhinestone Roper was one of the America's Got Talent's top winners.
Yes.
So we're really excited about that. Not only that, we talked about, we have the traditional ostrich races and the petting zoo and all of those types of things. But this year we've also added a component, the STEM tent and the Imaginology, where Chandler's kind of evolved to where it is today. And so there'll be tons of STEM attraction, hands-on things for all ages to do.
That's great.
In addition, we have a drone zone where you will actually get to go in, and they will have simulators and also be able to manage flying these quadcopters. So we're very excited about that. And one of the other key things, 2 weeks before the New York Toy Show is launching a brand new act called, it's Hatchimals Dance Party. And Hatchimals were one of the big products this year for Christmas. Well, they are actually going to have the costume characters live in Chandler, Arizona will be their first nationwide launch of that. So we're very excited to bring those new things. That's just a small snippet.
That's enough. That's incredible.
That's only a small snippet. There are over 15 different attractions, and Steve's got the great stuff on the entertainment that's coming.
So Terry, definitely, I'm excited with all that. Do we need anything else? Or I guess we do, right? So Friday night, we are bringing back a hometown favorite. Haven't been here in a while, so the Gin Blossoms will be our headliner for Friday night.
Great.
Yes, so we expect to make some East Valley residents and just Arizona residents as a whole really happy. And then we have a multi-platinum recording artist, Spin Doctors, opening as direct support for the Gin Blossoms.
Great.
And that doesn't count all the other bands and entertainers that we'll have throughout the day, but those are our headliners for Friday. Saturday, our headliners are Eddie Money will be our headliner on Saturday night with direct support from Starship featuring Mickey Thomas.
Wow.
So very excited. Tons of hits. I mean, if you go to your Spotify or your iTunes, I mean, every single song is a hit. So that's
Eddie Money has like 8 or 10 #1 hits. Like every song that he sings, you know it like by heart. He sings every word.
So happy for both of those acts. On Sunday, we have Los Lobos performing on Sunday, and of course, hits galore with them as well. We have a act that is going to be featured on the Disney Channel. They've been featured already, but they have a show coming out on Disney called Forever in Your Mind. And they are, Simon Cowell's touched them. A few other people have been around, and they were cast members of different shows from America's Got Talent, American Idol, and The Voice, and those kinds of things. And they put a boy band together. So we're very excited to have them, and we're going to have them on Sunday. So we've got the lineup there, and as you can see, that was pretty challenging to put that together. And I think we hit it with everybody there.
That's incredible. Yeah. I think, that's an amazing lineup of talent. I know that as my family and I, we go every year, but we also go with adults sometimes and just go out to the concert on Saturday night. So I know I'll be there for that for sure. So
Well, and I know Steve touched on just the main stage, but what I think is unique about this festival is we also have the community stage. And with the community stage, between the community stage, the main stage, and the attractions, we have over 100 different venues for people to see
Wow.
and hear entertainment. And so we're really proud of that and excited about that.
well, you should be. I know that the Ostrich Festival has gotten bigger and bigger every year, and it's something that I think the entire community looks forward to all the time. But one of the questions I think a lot of folks will be asking is, how much are tickets? Is there going to be parking, ample parking? How's that all going to work? Can you maybe share a little bit about when we get there, what we can expect to pay, and because it's definitely going to be worth it. But can you dig into that a little bit?
Sure. Tickets are $10 for adults and $7 for children. And there's also VIP passes that are available. And for complete ticket information on the VIP passes and what's all included, you can go to the website because there's some special things for that. But parking, we have ample parking. There will be parking on premise, and parking is also available for a small fee. And then we will also have some off-site all around that large acre park. So we'll have lots of directional signage and so forth, so it'll be easy. There will also be a map on the website that you can take a look at for your best spot on which way you're coming in to enter the park.
Okay, great.
So we're excited. This is Chandler's. Like I said, we anticipate well over 100,000 people here in Chandler. So we're really excited to be able to showcase this beautiful community that we're in.
And 100,000 people, and I'm not surprised at all because, every year when we go, we run into people that come from Glendale, come from Scottsdale, come from AJ. So it has become it's not maybe city, maybe even statewide extravaganza. So it's exciting. One of the big things that makes this work is volunteers. And so can you tell us a little bit about kind of where we are with the volunteers and tell us about the volunteer program maybe?
Sure.
Thanks.
There's a couple of, if people want to volunteer, we have time slots. They can volunteer for 3 hours of time. Just go onto the website and put in the times or locations that you want to volunteer. We have everything from helping with child ID screening because we have wristbands for children. When they come in, you put your wristband on, put their phone number on there so that in case that child or the adult gets separated, that we can find the mom or dad. And it's a great way. So there's all different volunteer opportunities, as well as our nonprofit give back program. And our nonprofits can sign up to help pour our beverages. And then we will do a kickback to that particular nonprofit entity for helping us put on this great festival.
Sure. I think I remember doing that one year at one of the tents. But, I think the biggest thing is that, we have sponsors for this event, and it really doesn't happen without our key sponsors and every sponsor. Steve, can you share with us a little bit about our sponsors and kind of give us?
Yeah, and by the way, we're always looking for sponsors. Continue looking for sponsors this year and for future years, and we always get creative with different sponsorship opportunities. Although there's a packet that we send out and it has a few sponsorships laid out, we're very creative and we want to find ways for the community to get involved, for local businesses to get involved. And for people who just want to be part and sponsor something. Share some of the sponsors. Obviously, it does not happen without Terry and the Chandler Chamber of Commerce. It doesn't. And the city of Chandler, as I mentioned before. Fry's comes in a very big way. If you're shopping at any Fry's, wherever you are in the Metro Phoenix area, you're going to hear a commercial and you're going to be able to buy your tickets right at the register, which is convenience. So you can just go get your groceries and you can get your ticket at the same time. We have SRP is back as a sponsor, Wells Fargo, People's Mortgage, which is a Chandler-based company, Safe Light Auto Glass. This is a new one for us. They're sponsoring every single parking area for us. And that was a way that they could get into just tell everyone, that's their clientele, people with cars. So there you go. Yeah. So, but that's just a little touch on some of the sponsors, but we're excited to even announce more sponsors coming up, and there's always opportunities. So ostrichfestival.com if you want to get involved.
Well, that's great. So, I think right now probably everybody's wondering how they can find out information on their phone or on their tablet or at home. Terry, can you tell us a little bit about where they can find more information about the Chandler Ostrich Festival? And
ostrichfestival.com. And
just
there-
ostrichfestival.com, that easy.
that easy. And not only that, with the ostrichfestival.com, we're also on all of the social media channels, from Facebook to Instagram, you name it, we're on there. Also, when you arrive on site, we have a mobile responsive app so that it'll tell you where you're at. And then once you're there, it'll show you where the ostrich races are, to the main stage entertainment. And so it gives you a whole park experience.
And that's on the Google Play Store. And,
Yes.
Oh, great.
So, and that will be available. So we're very, very excited, and more information coming. We keep adding things. So make sure that you visit that ostrichfestival.com. And, Tutu in her
Tutu
glory,
made it.
ready for the Ostrich Festival.
That's great. I think I saw Tutu earlier this week. So Tutu is going to be out there all weekend. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here.
And
Ta-da.
Tutu is getting ready because next year will be our 30th anniversary. So we're very excited.
Amazing. Well, we are excited. Well, we have only a few minutes left. Is there anything you'd like to add, Steve, Terry?
Well, this festival would not be possible without the support of the City of Chandler as well as the community. This truly is a community festival, and that's what makes us proud to live here in Chandler. And so we offer feedback. We take feedback from our residents and really try to make this our showcase event each year. So thank you for that.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be an extravaganza. It sounds like it's every year it just gets better and better. Steve, final thoughts?
If you're a resident and you want to get involved, Come and join us and put in some ideas, and we have volunteers galore, and we'd love to just continue to bring the community into this event and break all records.
So, you mentioned on the volunteering. If somebody wants to volunteer, they just go to ostrichfestival.com, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
and volunteering is an absolute blast, from what I understand. So
It is.
It is. So, well, this concludes our show. Thank you to both my guests for being here today, and thank you for watching. My name is Councilmember Mark Stewart, and we'll see you next time on Chandler in Focus.